Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2022 mid-month general reading. We are looking at the last half of October, and this reading is for the fire sign of our Lions, Leo. Welcome everyone. As always, I hope you're all doing well, and always a note of gratitude for all your love and support on this channel, for hitting that like, share button, and for those of you who hit that subscribe button, your comments, feedback, donations, those of you who reach out for personal readings, all of it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. Okay, Leo, this is for you for the last half of October 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Leo, if you're cross-watching for a Leo, it is also relevant. It's a general reading, so as many of you know, it'll resonate a little differently for everyone in like the specific details and the intensity, although the fundamental energy remains the same. So if you know any or all of your other signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch each one because it can bring in a little additional insight, a different viewpoint to kind of help you through whatever it is that's relevant to you right now. And if you find that something really does hit home with you, that it resonates with you, and you'd like to pull the curtain back on it a little bit, reach out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link. I do offer quite a different variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually respond within the same day with that information. And I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent about scheduling people in as timely and quick a fashion as possible. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please email me. Okay, Leo, let's see what the last half of October looks like for our Lions. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. And for those of you who celebrate Halloween, we've got that coming up at the end of the month, so happy Halloween. Okay, we begin with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Somebody who is relevant or significant or influential in the situation. With Judgment, major crossroads choices. You're being called to make a choice, to act, to do something that you're accountable for. Sometimes Judgment is called the second chance card. So if this is a choice that you've had before, the indication here is you might want to choose differently than you have before, because there's an air of finality with Judgment, meaning that if you have the choice to like do nothing or do something, that's probably whatever choice you make, you're probably going to lock yourself into it, right? So if you decide to do nothing and things remain as they are, that's where you've locked yourself in. If you decide to do something different, probably change your life path, and there's no going back from that. It might be the King of Cups making a decision that affects you quite significantly, or vice versa. Next, we have the Three of Swords, some heartache, heartbreak, separation, estrangement, or emotional pain and disappointment. Remember, this is a general reading, so the intensity of this is going to vary. With the Fool, brand new journeys, the Zero. This is the very first major arcana card in the tarot. This is starting off on a whole brand new journey. And that's what the whole tarot journey is. It starts with the Fool, it ends with the World. Everything in between is learning, growing, changing, and evolving, right? Or at least ideally. And each full scale of the tarot journey represents, a different chapter or set of chapters in our life, because we go on many different journeys in life. Disappointed that something didn't move forward or start off in a new way, we'll clarify. Next, we have the Hanging Man. Not taking any action yet. You're still waiting for something to play out. You're watching, you're waiting. You're maybe gaining a little more insight and information while you're watching and waiting for something to play out. It's a card of not taking decisive action. So it's more of a contemplative period of time, which is interesting because it's a little bit similar to Cancer and Scorpio's reading, which are water signs. So maybe some of you are on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. Some of you may be involved with in some way with a water sign. There is a King of Cups here. So with the Hanging Man, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing and orchestration, God, spirit, angels, and guides, either orchestrating this or allowing it to happen. It feels like Spirit allows us to come to these crossroads where we have choices, but the choice is ultimately ours, right? It could be that you're waiting, watching, gaining some information, and waiting for that kind of click inside of you to know which is the right path, what's the right decision. It could also be that Spirit is supporting, giving you enough time so that you can learn more information or perspective in order to make the right decision here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Seven of Coins. Another kind of reflective card, because this is a card about taking inventory. It's looking at what you have invested in something and asking yourself, what have I got to show for my efforts? You've put a great deal of effort into it. Are you happy with it being a Seven of Coins? Do you want to continue to push further to see if it can get to a 10? Take what you can and go somewhere else and do something different. It looks like there is some disappointment here with that Three of Swords and the Fool, that something didn't go in a certain direction. But let's clarify. Let's clarify the overall energy of the Seven of Coins. Taking stock, taking inventory, trying to make decisions or figure out if things need tweaking or changing. Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits, a really great union or match. So it's likely this King of Cups that's representative of the other person. Now, it doesn't have to be like a romantic soulmate. It could be best friend, kindred spirits, really close family member. Lessons you're meant to learn. The Three of Wands, a gestative, patient, waiting for your ships to come in, feeling pretty hopeful and positive and optimistic about it. The Eight of Cups, leaving or walking away from something which has proven to be unfulfilling. So you're going to go in search of your Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, getting everything that you want. The Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So we have a couple here, the King and Queen of Cups and the Soulmate card. So there's a partnership or of some kind, a relationship of some kind that is significant here. Can be you and another person. Clarify King of Cups. Yeah, we have the Three of Coins here. Partnership, teamwork, collaboration, trying to get everybody on the same page to move forward on something. The Moon, a lack of clarity. Things aren't, the way isn't quite clear. Might be some deep-seated fears rolling around in there, kind of a pulling on your stomach, your intuition. The Chariot, success that requires perseverance, determination, willpower, and stubbornness. It's about harnessing a variety of different things forward and moving it forward in a very ambitious, very single-focused sort of way in order to achieve something. I feel like either you or the other person is thinking, is wondering, is looking at what you have to show for what you've invested in something, a relationship, a job, something. And you're asking yourself, is this as far as I can take this? And if so, can I live in acceptance of this? Should I continue to try and, put a lot more effort into making it from a 7 to a 10? Or should I give up and walk away? Maybe it's not what I'm meant to have or to be anymore. That's the decision here, whether it's you or the other person. Clarify Judgment. Again, it feels kind of similar to a couple of the water sign readings. Queen of Wands, there you are, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, trying to make this decision, or the other person making a decision about you. Yeah, relationship or partnership probably for some of you. Faith, also known as the Hierophant, convention, institutions. Could be marriage for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune, again, which I think Cancer had too. I mean, it's quite clear that Spirit has either orchestrated or allowed the choice for you. They're not going to make the choice for you. That belongs to you. Excuse me. Three of Swords. What's this emotional pain or disappointment about? Four of Swords. Tired. Recuperation. Rest. Needing to gain a different perspective. The Knight of Coins. You're tired of all the work and effort that you've put into something. Tired of the speed at which it's moving at, because this is a bit slower. Wondering if it's worth it. Yeah, Justice is next. Is this the right thing to do? Is it worth it? Is it gonna is what I'm getting out of it justifying what I'm putting into it? Interesting. Clarify the Fool. The Seven of Coins again, reflecting, taking inventory. The Ace of Cups, new love and romance, or an emotional renewal, or starting off on a new emotional path again. I think that you feel stuck in this relationship, this job, this situation, whatever, this partnership. I think you feel stuck. I think somebody feels stuck, and I think some of you have been really disappointed at what it isn't now when you think it should have been by now because of all the work that you've put into something. And you're wondering, again, it's the same thing. You're wondering if it's worth continuing to invest in, because in the beginning you may have thought it was everything you ever wanted, but because it's been such a struggle and it still isn't, there's this stuck feeling. It's like, is this really, I mean, I know I want what I want, but is this, I thought this was the path. Maybe this isn't the path. Clarify the Hanged Man. Yeah, Eight of Wands, which is typically a card of things moving forward quickly, powerfully. Travel, conversation, communication. But it's clarifying the Hanging Man, so you're waiting before you take action. It's like you don't feel like you have all the information, or things are still playing out. Three of Cups, Nine of Coins. This is kind of going your own merry way, maybe taking a little trip, kind of enjoying yourself, having some good times, and just focusing on yourself. And there's this undercurrent too of just kind of, okay, I'm doing my own thing here. Underneath that is kind of like this undercurrent of, all right, I'm waiting for something, either for that click to happen inside me so I know which is the right decision or path, or some kind of new perspective or information, again, that produces that same result. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. It is likely, thank you. Ace of Wands. You're waiting for Spirit, you're waiting for that light bulb to go off your head, waiting for the inspiration, the truth, something being revealed, the new perspective, the thing that will make, again, give you that epiphany, okay, this is the right path. We've got the Wheel of Fortune twice here, so one way or the other, this is probably a game changer or a life path changer. Yeah, the World. The last major arcana card in the tarot, where things end, because this is a card of graduation. Now, And then a whole new journey, a whole different chapter of life starts, right? You've climbed this mountain, you're at the top, and you're looking at a new horizon, a new landscape with different options and opportunities. Now, the ending part of this might be that you make the decision this isn't worth investing anymore, and you leave it behind you, you walk away. Or this partnership, and it would have to be a two-way street, mutually agreed upon, moves on to the next level. So it just, I mean, it's good, it's a general reading, so it may be that for some of you and that not. Like yes or no. At the bottom of that deck, we had the 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, long-term stability and security, happiness, things coming in again, secure home, secure relationships and marriages. This is something which, if it's not about that relationship or marriage or something of that sort, it might be for some of you, then it's about some other area of life. But again, it has a significant, even profound effect on whatever you view as home and family life for you. So let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Leo for the second half of October 2022. King of Cups again. Interesting. It's the other person. The Star. Renewed, restored, rebuilt. Hope, faith, and optimism. Also sometimes a card of reconciliation and reunion and healing. That same king that showed up here. The Knight of Cups. An offer driven by emotion, love, support, encouragement. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The Four of Wands, the other happy home card, Ace of Coins, practical new beginnings in love, moving, relocating, new jobs, money. Well, it feels like Spirit is encouraging you not to give up yet, that there is still hope here, and that there is an offer or opportunity coming in out of this. If it's a relationship, well, I mean, it's a relationship. There's a relationship central here. It really just depends in a general reading, the nature of that relationship. But it's clear here that, although you can choose whatever you want to choose, free will, that Spirit is saying there's an opportunity here, and maybe somebody, the other person, the other partner, doesn't want to end this, doesn't want to give up on it. So it may be that they pony up with what they didn't pony up with before, or didn't quite do before, because there's some kind of offer or opportunity here which is like, it's beautiful. And with that Star, Spirit is saying, the Star comes after the Tower to clear the smoke and rebuild and renew and restore. It's right? So what they're saying here is that this is not something you have to walk away from at this time. Again, free will, free agency, it's a general reading. Some of you may feel you need to walk away from this. It's an individual choice. But the fact that it's come out so clearly skewed in this direction from Spirit likely means that, it's not likely, it does mean that at least more than half of you are being encouraged not to give up on this thing. Okay, Leo. Interesting. Those are your messages for the last half of October 2022. I hope that they were helpful or useful or validated something for you or gave you some food for thought, something to chew on. Again, if any of this resonates with you, hits home with you, and you'd like to, open the closet door and take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, for reaching out for a personal reading, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. Again, you can get that info by clicking on the description link. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the November general readings. Can you believe the year is almost over? For the November general readings. And until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.